Ben DuBose, news editor, AMP Media. We are back at the inaugural AMP Maritime Coatings Contractor Forum in Virginia Beach, and I'm thrilled to be joined now by a legend within AMP and the maritime community. That's Joyce Wright. Joyce, I could introduce you and tell some stories about what you've meant to the association and the industry, but it might be a little bit better if you tell your own story. So for anyone who doesn't know you, what are some of your career highlights over the years?
All right, well, thank you, Ben. I have been called a pioneer, definitely in the coatings industry. I started 45 years ago, and I just recently retired. I've started my own LLC, Wright Strategic Services. But when we start at the bottom, that's where we start. And I started in the bilges. And before I left, we were in charge of all coatings, insulation, even cleanup on all aircraft carriers, overhaul new construction, and the same with subs. So it's been quite a career. And if it weren't for AMP and really being part of this association, I tell you what, I probably would have retired and been bored.
Yeah.
But I enjoy teaching the certification classes, and I still do it.
And you were chair of the AMP Global Center Board a few years ago, right?
I was. As a matter of fact, I was proud to be the first female.
Oh, that's
that
right.
was really the chair of the new organization after it merged, which was AMP Global Center.
Yeah. And so you mentioned your unique story, and there's so many elements of this field and this forum that are specialized. So why do you see an event like this that really gets down into the weeds, into the niche areas of coatings for maritime use, military assets? Why is a forum like this so beneficial? I'm assuming it's to get into the, it's so specialized that you need to be able to dive down into the nitty-gritty, right?
Yes, I would say you definitely do. What I really like about this forum and what I'm excited about to see it grow through the next couple of years is just contractors themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to do their own thing. They're not really good sometimes at sharing.
Right.
And this has been a great opportunity for them to network each other, come together as Hampton Roads has really started to do, especially with defense and working with the Navy.
Yeah. And what's so unique about this area? I'm sure they have some unique corrosion concerns, the salty air. As someone that knows this area well, I'm sure there's some pride in bringing an event like this, and that's why we didn't do it at one of our headquarters. We came to you. What's unique about Hampton Roads?
To me, I tell you what, when it comes to the Navy and defending the United States and other countries as well, this is where it all comes from. Aircraft carriers are built from the ground up. Submarines are built with the help of Electric Boat up north and Huntington Ingalls, as well as other shipyards are doing all kinds of parts. We could go on and on. The supply chain is very abundant here, but we always need more. We always need more vendors. It's growing every day. And we really have the help of so many organizations.
What do you hope the next steps are? You mentioned future opportunities, future versions of this event. Obviously, there's been a lot of panelists today and some great ideas that were tossed out that can be acted upon. What do you see us doing when we leave Virginia Beach? What can we do as an association moving forward on these fronts?
I think a big part of it is getting the feedback. Sometimes people don't want to verbally give you feedback, but we have everybody's email, everybody that we can get in contact with and say, what was missing? What would you like to see more of? And each year, just make it grow and grow even more. That this will be something that contractors and other organizations that we rely on will look forward to.
Excellent insight from Joyce Wright. I'm Ben DuBose, news editor, AMP Media. That's a wrap on the first official day of the Maritime Coatings Contractor Forum out in Virginia Beach. Thanks for watching.